Ranking up for a notch for people getting fined just for going to the beach in Del Mar. They're crossing the railroad tracks, but that's illegal to do. Our 10 News reporter Rachel Bianco is live with the progress those who are fighting the fines say that they made tonight. Rachel.
Steve, they just presented a petition to the North County Transit District. That happened here in the council chambers. But take a look at this picture. It's from 2005. You can see all of the people walking up and down the tracks there in Del Mar. It even calls it a sacred trail. The neighbors say this is how it's been for 100 years until now. Chris Cook has been surfing here off the bluffs in Del Mar for more than a decade. He started coming here long before these no trespassing signs went up along the tracks.
There's only one way down to the beach this way, down the bluff, and I don't see any problem as long as you look both ways. He's
far from alone. We stopped by the tracks this afternoon. We found plenty of people walking along or crossing the tracks. We even saw two girls jumping up and down on the tracks to take a photo. All of them risking a fine of up to $500 and 6 months in jail. Cook thinks the recent crackdown is ridiculous.
I'm not trying to lay down on the tracks, and I look both ways before I make sure the train isn't coming, so, common sense, really.
Common sense that many don't have. The North County Transit District says 19 people have died on the tracks through the coastal corridor in the last 2 years. A spokesman says anytime the train has to make a sudden stop for someone on the tracks, it disrupts the entire schedule and puts the passengers in danger.
Of the deaths that they cite, the vast majority of those, probably upwards of 95%, are suicide, and no amount of enforcement is going to stop someone who is intent on killing themselves.
Frank Stonebanks and nearly 600 others have signed a petition asking the agency to stop fining people for crossing when no train is in sight, and ultimately they want the tracks through this area removed.
It's a coastal access issue. How it's done in every town, it's a little bit different. Encinitas has a tunnel. Bottom line is, come support us and we can do it.
And the petition also calls for a second legal crossing through Del Mar. The Del Mar City Council will explore solutions again in November. Reporting live in Oceanside, Rachel Bianco, 10 News.